Ricardo.
I'm Brigitte.
And today we'll be doing a video about sleep paralysis. For those of you that don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's a temporary inability to speak or move whilst asleep. This usually happens when you're falling asleep or waking up.
We've both been through sleep paralysis and we're here to share our stories.
We both kind of experienced sleep paralysis together one time. It was like...
while we were on FaceTime.
It was like a coincidence. It was too coincidental for it to be just a coincidence. It was too much. Like, you'll understand when we tell the story.
Okay, so basically that night we fell asleep on FaceTime. We actually just fell asleep. We didn't even say goodnight. Like 30 minutes had passed, so we were sleeping, and I experienced sleep paralysis at this point. I was asleep, but I saw a face, and I saw the face like on top of me and just pulling my tongue. So I couldn't like breathe, I couldn't talk, I couldn't say anything. When he was on top of me, I remembered I was on FaceTime with Ricardo, because this is not the first time that happened to me. I remembered I was on FaceTime to Ricardo, so I tried to call out for him, but I couldn't say anything, like nothing was coming out. So in my head, mentally, I was like, Ricardo, Ricardo, Ricardo. So I could see his face on me, pulling my tongue, I couldn't move, and all I could think of is, Ricardo, he's on FaceTime, he can help me. And I called him out like that. And then a few minutes passed and I kept calling him, and Ricardo woke up. What did you say to me?
I was just like, yeah baby, what's up?
Oh yeah, he was like, yeah? He was like, are you okay? Are you okay?
Like, I was sleeping, and then out of nowhere, like, I don't know, she wasn't even talking loud or anything. It wasn't even coming out. Wasn't like, no, like, in your head you were saying, you were calling me. I don't know, I was sleeping and it was just as if I could feel her calling me, like saying, Ricardo, Ricardo. And then I woke up, I was like, babe, I was like, Brigitte, Brigitte, Brigitte. And like, at first she couldn't reply. I
couldn't reply. I was like, I woke him up, literally. So I was like, okay, he can help me. And he kept calling my name. FaceTime hanged up and he called me back again, and I couldn't speak. My tongue was so dry. I was trying to get like my saliva to run through, and then it wasn't. Like, I had no saliva. My tongue was just dry. Once I could speak, I was like to him, Ricardo, like, and then I explained everything, and he was like, so you didn't say my name? I was like, no, I couldn't say your name. And he was like, so literally I called him
telepathically.
Yeah, that was really scary, really traumatizing. And then I didn't sleep like a few hours, right? Because I was crying. It was so scary.
Yeah, then I was so tired, but I was like, okay, well, we'll stay up until she falls. And I was like, we'll stay up until she falls asleep. She can fall asleep. So we were just talking on FaceTime, and then from talking, we fell asleep again out of nowhere. And then this time, when we fell asleep, 10 minutes into falling asleep here, I feel like I'm getting sleep paralysis. When you start to get sleep paralysis, you feel like, from the start, from my experiences, I get a type of feeling around my body, which is like pins and needles, but all around my body. Once it stops, I can't move or speak. So I started feeling that. I knew what was happening, but then it was too late. When I opened my eyes, I couldn't move, I couldn't speak, and then out of nowhere, I saw this hand coming at me from the window. And I was so scared because I couldn't move, I couldn't speak. After a couple minutes, I try to force myself in, because you can't move anything. But when I get it, I feel like I can wiggle like my fingers a little bit and my toes. So I've done everything, and then when I got up, instantly I told her. So
that's one of the times that's happened to us. It's happened to us quite a few times actually. When I didn't know him, I used to have it like way more. My mom like used to tell me it's because, like, let's say I went through like something sad or something, my mom was like, you're not strong enough. The bad spirits and all those like the ghost and all that.
You're very Latino, mom.
But I think that's true. You're really weak, so it comes for the weak ones, right? And if you're really strong, you're not going to let that happen to you. I used to get it quite a lot before.
The first time I ever got sleep paralysis was the scariest time ever, because I'd never experienced anything like that in my life.
He didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I was like, I would say 15. I used to watch Friends a lot before I went to sleep. I still watch Friends, but I used to watch it like the whole episodes, like all the seasons, and then start it again like as soon as I finished. I was watching Friends on my phone. I fell asleep. It was literally as if I was still watching it, and then out of nowhere I couldn't move. I got this weird feeling on my whole body, and then I couldn't move. Friends was still on, and it was exactly in the same, like,
no, it was going
in the
on.
same, in the same episode.
And he memorizes, let's say in an episode, he knows what they each say. So it was still going on, so he knew, like, it's not like, basically it was going on.
Yeah, and my eyes were open and I just felt weird. I couldn't move a couple seconds. I felt like as if something was on top of me, like pushing down on me. And that scared me even more, so I kept trying to move. I was trying to scream out to my mom, but nothing was coming out. In my head I was screaming, but all that came out was like, ah. So then I felt like something was lifting up my covers, and then was so scared in case something grabbed my feet. It lifted up my covers and then they put my covers on the floor, and my sleep paralysis was still on, like I couldn't move. I was so scared, I just jumped out of it. When I woke up, my covers were on the floor. Like, it wasn't even that I thought they were on the floor. My covers were on the floor. Yeah, friends was still on. I couldn't go back to sleep. It was like 3 in the morning. First thing I did, I didn't want to wake my mom up because she had work. First thing I did was turned on the lights, got my phone, carried on watching Friends, and then I waited until I fell asleep again.
We believe in God, but also if you believe in God, you believe in the devil. Not like as in I believe in the devil, it's just like I believe it exists. I have more paranormal experiences that overtake my memory of sleep paralysis. I experienced one like his as well, like just laying there and like on my body, trying to shout my mom's name and stuff, but I can't.
Well, online, before the first time I had it, I never knew what sleep paralysis was, and after that, that's when I started searching up about it, and everything online which it says, which people have said, or like that it says online, is exactly how you feel. People say that they see like figures. I've had a couple and I've seen a black figure like right next to me, or they feel like something's on top of them, grabbing them by the neck. If you have experienced it,
you would know what we're talking about. Literally.
And you know how scary it is. You know how scary it is, because even if you don't see anything,
scariest part is like not moving, not being able to do anything, not being able to talk. Like you're trying to shout out like someone's name, like your mom, your dad's, and you can't do that. Like someone's just holding you down. That's like the scariest thing, and it feels like it's like forever, literally, which is a few minutes, but it's really, really like scary to go through.
If you ever do experience it, just try to be calm.
Do what helps
really
you. If you need to turn the light on, turn the light on. If you need to tell your mom, tell your mom.
If you want to prevent it, well, online it says try to get good enough sleep, because sometimes it's to do with stress and stuff like that.
Oh, my mom says.
Try to get enough sleep, or go to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time. If it keeps occurring like daily or like regularly, go to see your doctor. Maybe they can help you out.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was the video.
We hope you liked this video.
If you did, please like, subscribe and share. Please comment and tell us you want more story times.
If you want us to do a paranormal experience video, which we have a lot of stories, well, I have a lot of stories about, let us know by liking this video, subscribing to us.
Bye.